chasing a road to glory, driven since I was a child.
If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it.
Hope you're all doing great. Ended up working on writing a note last night to a buddy of mine, turns 40 this year, has been integral to my life. Adam, best friend since freshman year of college, been kept in contact over the years. He actually introduced me to my wife, so owe him a lot. All right, everybody, got in here smoothly to the office. Still do the podcast, focus on leaders being visionary, being able to then communicate that vision to their team, and in order to do things that have never been done, we must do things that have never been done, right? So if you want things in life that you've never had before, that means you have to do something different. So if you've never been a runner before, then you probably need to run. If you've never been in good physical shape, that means you probably should look at what you're eating and what you're doing health-wise. From a work perspective, if you've never led a team, then maybe you should learn about leadership. And that way, you're able to be more productive. Sorry, the lighting on that one went really wonky there. So you notice that on this shirt, I don't button up the top button because of a fat neck. The neck is bigger than the shirt. Here we go. Put the vest on. I enjoy wearing three-piece suits. It's the way I roll. Actually, I'm going to do some curls while I'm here. Top of the morning. Top of the morning to ya. So I'm just buckling up the back here. Good deal. Let's do some curls. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Good morning. And Monday's just filled with administrative stuff that just needs to get done. A lot of emails, a lot of calendaring for the week. I like to put on my boulders what needs to get done for the week. And then big believer in just over-communicating to the team, kind of where I'm going to be, what I'm going to be doing, so that way there's no concerns for them about, oh my gosh, where did he go, and when's he going to come back? And so I find that sometimes managers, leaders, they have a tendency to assume that people are going to kind of figure out that they're going to be at different places without letting them know. My team all has access to my calendar as well, to be able to view things. When I gave them access to be able to edit everything, the problem was that then they got invited to everything. They started getting a bunch of emails that I was getting. And so I learned from the past that don't give them all the access, give them at least so they can see what you're doing, where you're going to be, the details of the meeting, and then just make sure that from an editing standpoint, only I control that. So productive morning, and then we're going to have to lunch here real quick. And then after lunch, going to be meeting up 2 o'clock with someone that works at Now CFO, Chelsea. She came to the open house, so it'll be good to be able to get to know her and what she's doing and professionally and kind of what she's looking for, and seeing how we can be of value to helping her get to where she wants to go. I just noticed that totally forgot I took my wireless mouse it's in my pocket here in my pocket of my jacket. Go time. Hey there, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day, the moment that you watch this. sometimes when we have goals that we're pursuing, we can think that our life begins once those goals are accomplished. So I'll give you an example of context. You graduated from college, but while you're at that college experience, all that you thought about was, when I'm done graduated, I can get a quote unquote the real job, and that's when things are really going to start working for me. And you missed out on those 4 great years, those formidable years, to establish great relationships with friends, to be able to drop in on some elective classes and get to know different things that you enjoy about yourself, learn about you. And or you might get into a position at work and you're like, well, once I'm over this project, once I'm over this different role, when I get that next promotion, when I'm at this certain role, that's when stuff's going to really start working. I'm really going to go all in and be more about me. No, it's about building the character and the habits now, so that way you have the life that you want in the future. Sherm's out. Too often people want things that they've never had, but not willing to put in the effort that's required to do something that you've never done. And so simply as, if you want something that you've never had, you have to do something that you've never done. And so I'd encourage anybody that's listening to look beyond that fear, have the bravery, have that courage to go beyond into the unknown, into the darkness, to find out what you're truly made of. So if you're a little bit afraid to be a manager and to lead others because you've never done it before, you've only read it in a book, it's all theoretical, you got an MBA, but you never had the opportunity to lead a team, now put rubber to the road. No longer allow it to be theoretical, but put it into the laboratory of experimentation here in the real world. And what you'll find out is that you're worth it and that you have a lot more to offer than you originally thought. Sherm's out. Monday motivation, everybody. I hope your dreams are compelling you and at the same time terrifying you a little bit. That you have the desire to accomplish something great with your life, because no one else is going to have your life. No one else is going to come around just like you in the time period that we're in, with the connections that you have, with the intelligence, with the passion, with the perseverance, and go after what you want. I'm not saying that you need to go quit your job and go sell baseball cards unless you want to, unless something that you're totally passionate about, that you're all in on Fleer baseball cards, and you want to be able to bring back that real hard gum that's inside the packets. I think there's a huge opportunity for people to look at who they are internally and say, this is what's really motivating for me. This is what I truly love to be doing. Because the reality is that if everybody pursued what internally makes them happy, they would be a lot happier in their interactions with other people. Sherm's out. Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Remember, just because we wind up watching 1-minute clips of people doesn't mean we understand the context of where they're coming from. So understand that everybody's dealing with something. The difference is that either they mask it, they don't talk about it, they're moving forward beyond it. So if you think that someone else's life is cherry compared to yours, typically you don't know that person well enough. All of us are struggling with something that might drive us to our knees, dealing with either grief or pain or some kind of family dilemma or a personal dilemma, whether that's financial heartaches or deals that don't go through. I think each person is going to find themselves in the midst of adversity, trials and tribulations. And the question is what's our perspective going to be like? What's our attitude going to be like? And are we going to move forward despite not knowing what's going to happen in the end? Are we willing to put out the effort and the commitment and the drive and the effort in order to see what we want out of life? I hope you are. Sherm's out.
Locked and loaded, nobody's safe around me. I'm about to spray, I'm rowdy. Pipe it up, run it up, count it up. Ice on my wrist, I'm drowning. I bet I lift and I light it up.